Looks like it's ready to paint. Yes, it does have to be taped up, but other than that, I'm talking about the prep. What does the prep look like to you guys? Do this look like it's ready to paint? Yeah. Put a little can primer. Don't worry about that. Like other than the can primer spots, I know about that. I mean, I'm just saying. It's sanded. You don't see no shiny spots. It's all the way ready. Got. I'm gonna just shoot a little primer over that. Like it's fiberglass. It's flat. It's gonna lay out anyway. But I'm gonna just put primer on there so I don't have no chemical reaction with whatever that is behind there. That's primer behind there, but I'm gonna just hit it with some can primer. Oh, let's mix primer out the gun and sanding it. Knock them edges down some. And like all that, knock them edges down, sanding it. And that's how you know you want to make sure you got a feathered edge. You don't want no hard lines. If it's a hard line like this, look like it gotta be sanded some more right below that line, cause it's just a little bit. It need to look faded. That's how you know that your primer came out right. Like, yeah, this need to be sanded a little more on these sides. And yep, on this edge right here, that need to be sanded for sure. That edge, that hard line on there. And you can't feel it, but with certain colors, you can see it. I mean, this black paint, you might not be able to see it, but if you want to get better at what you do, just go ahead and do it on every job, you know? No matter what the cost is, how much you charge them, just do a good job at the end of the day, and everything gonna come out good. You know, I did recommend taking stuff off the car, but the boss want us to paint everything on the car and tape it up. So the bumper not taking off. I wanted to paint the hatch, the roof, and the hood separately, and paint the sides separately. I mean, it's a black car. It ain't like I gotta blend it. Get a gallon of black paint and just shoot it. But that would have made show of any mistakes, you know, like paint that separate, glass it. Now, all I gotta do is focus on the bumper, focus on the two fenders and the two doors and the quarter panels and the back bumper, since we're not taking it off the car. But does this look like it need to be sanded anymore? Does it look like it's ready to paint, other than the spots that I told y'all that I'm gonna put some can primer on? It is a black paint job. Black is very forgiving. The body work is on point. Everything is straight and flat. It looks really good. We waiting on a fender. We bought a fender, but it was an aftermarket fender. It was a $700 fender. It was aftermarket. It was longer. I think it was 36 inches. No, not 36 inches. It was something along those lines, to where the fender was just longer than that fender. It was way too long. It had the bumper pushed up. It was so long. It had a bow in it. Like it was too close to the door. We couldn't adjust it. It was too much. I had to drill a hole to even make that fender work, because it wasn't gonna match up if I didn't create that. And taking that fender off, this fiberglass broke, so I'm gonna have to put some panel bond behind it. I already scuffed it up, so I'm gonna just put panel bond behind that. It was glued on there already, but the glue must have came off with the screw, because there ain't really no way of getting to that other than taking that fender liner off. And I didn't know that. This is my first time taking the fender off of a Corvette, and they don't have no videos on YouTube of taking a fender off of Corvette. So I got videos online. If y'all interested, check it out on how to take a Corvette fender off. It's super easy. It's 2 screws on the bottom, They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws on the top. 3 screws connected to the bumper. Like these 2 screws, and they got a hole for the fender itself on the bracket. You know, them mother come off. This whole, everything about this vehicle is easy to take off. The hood right here only got 2 screws on each side. This bumper right here got a few screws along the edges and the screws on the side, and that mother come right off. And and they got a liner under the bumper too. Them clips and screws will come out too. And yeah, it's the same for everything on this car. This car is easier than any other car. It's made for drag racing or whatever. So it's made of all fiberglass. There's no metal other than the frame on this car and the engine and probably some accessories on this car. But everything else is fiberglass. The door, the fender, the hood, the quarter panels, the bumper, everything is fiberglass. The roof, nothing on this car is metal. It's all fiberglass plastic. So this sanding on fiberglass, you know, is a little bit easier than metal. Like the paint on fiberglass blends out. Like it like you'll be sanding, and then it'll just come out easier. Like you ain't gonna have a circle if you was to be sanding. Man, I don't know how to explain it, but I got more videos on how to perfect your craft. I know I've been posting videos on, like, I want y'all to see all sides of it. I don't want to be a one-way guy, you know. I want to let you know every aspect of the business and how this shit works. You know, you lose some, you win some. So I'm gonna check y'all out when I get it all taped up and ready. I'm gonna have a video on that. I'm gonna have a video on me putting primer on all them spots I told you about. Like even these putty spots for the pinholes in there. You got putty on them. I'm gonna put primer on that too. Like all them little spots that you see that don't have primer on there are gonna have primer. So now we're not gonna seal it. I know sealing it is probably a good option, you know. I know it's a good option, but they wanna have a less chance of orange peels in the paint. Even though it's black, I don't think that matters too much, because if you can spray the clear good enough, the black paint, you ain't gonna see orange peels in the black job, other than the base. I mean, other than the clear, you ain't gonna see orange peels in the black paint job, unless you spraying it on there wet. You spraying that black base on there wet, of course it's gonna orange peel. But with black, the secret to that is not spraying it too wet, but wet. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be shiny, but not too shiny, if that makes sense. You want the paint to blend in with each other. If you want to test that stuff out, man, just get you a door or something from Pull Apart or a fender. Get you some cheap black paint and practice. Like, it's really nothing. It's not that hard, you know. You can get you an air compressor, a spray gun, and a hose. Get you a sanding tool. Get you an electric DA. They got all kind of stuff you can use. Electric DAs, electric sanders, electric everything. I'm finna go all electric with the tools. So I ain't gotta have wires and stuff all in the way. Hoses unnecessary. Other than painting, I don't need a hose. So, yep. I just wanna perfect my craft and get better at what I do. I know I do a lot of scammy work, and I apologize to you guys, but I'm gonna show you the right way to do it. And it's my fault, but it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for someone, so I'm just doing what I'm told. But best believe, on my personal vehicles, I go all in and all out. Check out my page, man. Super Clear University in here. Got it going on. We're going to be back real soon with the update. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Come holler at your boy. I'm located in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I'm ready to work. If you got anything you wanna share with me, something you feel like I don't know, something you think I should implement in my prep or paint or whatever I'm doing I'm just trying to get better. So I'm gonna never act like I know everything or know too much or none of that. I'm open to learning. So feel free to comment. And I'm gonna look into it. I'm not gonna just read your comment. I'm gonna try what you think will work and see if that works for me. And shit, it do, boy. It's a go, man. It's a go. So let's go, man. I'm out.